welcome to 2023. I hope that you guys are feeling great and you're in great spirits when you see this video. Today, you guys, I just wanted to lay out some goals for you guys. So hopefully you are interested in this video. If you are, please consider subscribing to this channel because this year is going to be a year of magnificent growth and I cannot wait to be able to share this journey with you guys. But before I dive into all of that, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and like, and let's just dive in before I talk way too much. So today's video is going to be about my goals for 2023. Now, I believe I shared this video for 2022, but I could be making that up. I'm going to be honest. I don't actually remember. I think I had a video like this. If I do, I'll link it up above just in case you want to see what my goals were for last year. But this year, you guys, I'm excited about some of the goals that I set for myself this year. I think that a lot of them are very achievable. And just in case you haven't set your goals yet, maybe you can take some ideas from my goals, or maybe you can adapt some of mine. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and dive in. I'm going to let you know the goals that I came up with. Goal number one for myself this year is to invest. Now, I'm not just talking about financially, like we're already doing that. Invest is what I mean is in other areas besides financially. So I want to invest in myself, meaning really being up with like my beauty care and things of that nature. So you guys will be getting videos like that this year, like of just like skincare or like, you know, DIY like pedicures or whatever the sort. I really just want to invest a lot more into that. I don't think that I did a really great job of that last year. And a part of me is saying that was maybe a goal from last year. I don't remember though. But I don't think I did a great job of it. I did adapt like here and there, like pedicure nights on Thursdays with myself, like Thursday night. But I don't think I did as great of a job as I could have. So this year, I'm putting in way more time, way more effort into just like investing in myself, my beauty, my upkeep, my health. Speaking of upkeep, like making sure that I'm like eating the right way, not overeating. Like I'm so good at overeating, which isn't a good thing, but hopefully you get what I mean. Like I am really, really good at just eating well over the amount of food that I need to eat. And so I just want to like be better with that, like be more intentional, like when it comes to me working out, like all these sorts of things. Like I really just want to invest in that, like invest in my health, invest in my beauty, but also invest in this channel. So if you guys don't know, I have been recording off of my iPhone for the longest time until I set a goal for myself that like when I was able to get to like a certain point that I was going to invest and I was going to get a camera. Still not getting a camera yet. I did, however, upgrade the storage that I do have on my phone. So I did choose to go with the iPhone 14 Pro, 256 gigs, which a part of me feels like I should have got the 512, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But I did invest in like more space, like so I can store more videos. And I'm also going to invest in a different editing software so that way I can actually really and truly like get some of those things and transitions in that like I don't have the ability to have now. So I'm really just focusing on investing, even like with just like lighting, like investing in like lighting that I can have like at home, investing in like microphones, like when I'm doing like videos with like groups, like if my cousins or my sisters. So really just like diving in and investing in this channel this year is like one of my number one goals. So in order for that to happen, you guys, I'm gonna need some more subscribers so I can be monetized, so I can start putting that money into more investing, right? So if you're not already subscribed, do that. If you like my vibe, send it to somebody else because I need this to happen. I'm just excited to get this out to you guys, and I really just want to invest and give you guys the best quality content as possible. So help me, help you, help me. Yeah. So you guys, goal number 2 for myself this year. Every year, you guys, I buy a new journal. So I'm a journaler. Like I have to journal to get out like my thoughts, my ideas, my questions, like my private thoughts, things of that nature. And so I journal. Every year I buy a journal. Every year I do not fill up all the pages in that journal. That drives me insane at the end of every year. I did it last year again. And so my goal this year for myself, like my personal self, is for me to fill up all of the pages in my journal. That means that I'm writing anything. I have a thought, I'm writing it. If I have a question, I'm like writing it out, and really like diving into that. Like I'm really just like investing in that individualized time with myself, with the Lord, and really just like working some things out on paper. So that's another goal, you guys. I want to fill up one of my journals this year. That might sound corny to some people. I don't care. I'd rather be corny. I want to fill up all of the pages in my journal this year. And honestly, if I'm really setting the bar to be like an overachiever, I want to be so good that I have to buy a second journal this year. Honestly, but that might be a stretch. Because for the past 3 years, I haven't even filled up the journal. So let's start with that step. Let's fill up the journal. And then maybe next year, I'll set the goal to have to get 2 journals in the year. We'll see. Goal number 3 for myself is I want to travel more and work less this summer. Now, I know that is like a far-fetched goal because summertime, at least in Jersey as teachers, we don't stop school until July. Good golly, that was a fib. June. But it's basically July because we're not done to like the 20-something. So darn near July. But all that to say, I really have to prep now to be able to work less over the summer. So really just like getting my finances under control so that way I can work less this summer and travel more. I only got the chance to travel to Texas last year, which I have a video of that up. And it was like such a good trip. Like that solo trip was amazing. I love it. And I think I want to do another one this year, but I want to do more. So last summer I got to do one traveling trip. My goal this year, maybe like a solo trip or maybe trips in general. I won't even say it just has to be solo trips. But my goal this summer is to be able to go on 3 trips this summer. So I don't know how realistic that is. That's just a goal. But all that to say, I need to be able to put my money and situate it now so that way I have that flexibility this summer. So that's another goal for myself. Work less, travel more this summer. I'm excited. So for me, goal number 4 this year is for me to define a fashion aesthetic. Now, you guys have seen me do like thrifting hauls on here, 3 outfits, 1 garment videos on here, which I'm bringing back, so I'm excited. But I have done like a lot of things with fashion this year, or sorry, let me stop saying this year because it's not 2023, last year. However, I feel like I just bought things that were cute and I don't actually have like a defined aesthetic. Like, you know what I mean? Like some people are like, I don't know, like academia, or some people are like preppy, or some people are like feminine, like girly or whatever. Like, I don't know like all of the different titles of like a fashion aesthetic, but I want to have an aesthetic. Like I kind of want to have like, what's the word I'm looking for? I think like I want to be able to feel like I don't have nothing in my closet because I have a defined aesthetic and I can like pull things here or there. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but I would love to at least have an aesthetic that I go by, like, oh, I am preppy, or oh, I dress vintage, or whatever the case may be. So that way when I'm shopping, I have like a little bit more of like a structured idea of how I'm shopping. Now, I don't know if this is like something that people do because they feel it or something that they just define, they go with it. I'm gonna do a little bit more research. Again, this is the goal. It's not a resolution. It's just something I'm thinking about. So don't judge me if it doesn't come true. But I will bring you guys on that journey with fashion this year. So we'll talk about that at the end of this video, like what this channel will look like for 2023 as well. But I'm saying this, you guys, to say that you guys are going to be on this journey with me, and we'll be doing some fashion videos, and these fashion videos are going to help me define the aesthetic. So I'm going to need you guys to tap in. I'm going to need you guys to be in those comments and let me know, like, yeah, I like this on you. This might fit your personality, or nah, that's not it. So we're going to need some of you guys' engagement, okay? Because this year we're defining a fashion aesthetic, and I'm excited to dive into that. So stay tuned for those videos. My 5th goal, you guys, is that I want to really hone in, like do like a lot of self-reflection in order to define, oops, sorry, I'm in my classroom. And I'm back. If you have a classroom, then you know why I just had to do that because it's motion censored. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But So this year I want to like really hone in and like focus on what is something that comes easy to me that I can develop and then possibly grow into an income. So I was like listening to this this lady online, like I don't even know who I was listening to rather, but I was listening to this like girl on YouTube, and she was just talking about like how one of her friends had like this like excess knowledge of like, I think like not retail, real estate, that's the word, real estate world. Like she had like this knowledge that just like came natural to her, and she was telling her friend like, you need to teach a class on this, like you need to grow this, blah blah. And she was saying like how her friend was like, isn't this like common sense? Like, doesn't everyone know this? Like, I'm not going to grow that as a business. Like, everyone knows that. Like, that's common sense. And she's like encouraging her friend, telling her friend like, no, it's not common sense. Like, you need to grow this. And so when I listened to her, that story that she was telling on her channel, I was like, you know what? This year, I want to really focus on something that comes naturally to me, like something that I'm like naturally good at, that I can really focus in, grow, develop myself, so that way I can eventually like turn that into some sort of income. Because if y'all don't know, teachers don't make squat diddly, okay? We make nothing. Like by the time it breaks down, yeah, which is why there's a teacher shortage right now. So I need to be working my dollars in other ways. And so I'm trying to find how I can make money in other ways, if that makes sense. So all that to say, this year I want to go ahead and dive in and really like figure out something, like the things that come naturally to me, and really like dig deeper into those things to see if I can grow that. Like, you know, if I can do something more with that, even if I just like turn it into like an Etsy shop, which, saying that, that's another goal. So I'll say that's goal number 6 for me. I want to start an Etsy shop this year. And I have not fully like determined exactly what I want to do with that Etsy shop, but I love the idea of having like this like e-commerce, like this online business. And so I really want to like go in and like be in an Etsy shop with something that I'm passionate about, something that I want more people to be passionate about. So I don't know, those 5 and 6 are kind of like intertwined with one another. Really hone in and figure out like what I'm really passionate about, and then going ahead and like making that potentially into like an Etsy shop. The very last thing that I want to go ahead and dive in for 2023, drum roll please. Boop. I want to grow my hair. And I know that sounds like, girl, why don't you just drum roll? But hear me out. I chopped off all of my hair, like chopped it off the beginning of 2021, and I'll insert a picture for you guys. And then by October, my birthday to be exact, of 2021, I shaved the sides of my hair. So the sides of my hair were like low, like a, I think barbers would call it like a 1, like I think that's like how low it is. Like it was low, like low. And I'll insert a picture of that as well. As you guys can see, I'm fully able to put my hair into a ponytail now. And although it's been a long work day and my edges are a little bit whatever, it is still, my hair has grown in a year. And I'll see if I can pop in some pictures to see how, like, so you can see the transition of my growth. However, I have a goal. My goal is to grow my hair to be waist length. Call me crazy. I don't care. I don't care because it is possible. I've seen so many people do it, and it is just like, I'm so determined to grow my hair out and really to see how long it grows. When my hair was longer before I cut it off, it would like plateau, like mid back, like probably like maybe, I don't even know if that's really mid back, like maybe like mid shoulder blade, like it would like plateau here. It would not go any longer than that. And so that's being said, I have a goal. Now I know that this is not something that'll be like a thing by the end of the year, but I want to start the journey this year to grow my hair to be waist length. So there might be some things that you guys are figuring out with me too this year as far as hair growth is concerned, trying all these like online things. Like you guys will be going along with me on those things as well, which now transitions to some of the things that you guys will be seeing for 2023 for this channel. All right, so when I say I'm excited about this year and like this channel's growth, like I can't even like put it into words how excited I am besides saying I'm excited. But what I would say is this year you guys will see some different type of content because I'm in a different stage in my life and I'm no longer where I thought this channel was going to be centered around. So if you like listen to like a video back in like 2022, which if this is your first time, hey girl, hey, or hey boy, hi. But if you have watched a video like last year, 2022, then you know frequently I would say, hi, this is Nia, thank you for watching my channel, whatever. And I would usually say something along the lines of like, I usually post every Thursday about crafting, lifestyle, and traveling when I get the chance to do so, right? Here's the thing. If you go back on my channel for last year, very seldom did you see a crafting video. They're not there like that because I just did not have the time to actually sit down and do a craft. And I started to lose my passion for crafting. So I'm gonna wipe that out of my intro. We're not doing crafting on this channel no more. We're kind of like redeveloping me, and so you guys are going to go along that journey with me. So like I said, I am really focused this year on growing my hair. So you guys will probably get some hair content this year. I'm really focused on defining my aesthetic, my fashion aesthetic, so you guys will get some fashion content this year. I'm still a teacher, so you guys are still going to get some teaching content this year, which honestly my teaching videos do really well, so hopefully I can bring you guys some more of that. You guys will still get traveling videos because I love to travel, so you're going to get traveling things. And then other than that, you guys just might get some like day-to-day like vlogging, like what I'm doing here, what I'm doing there. If I have like a special event that I went to, you're gonna get those things too. So I would say that my channel is kind of focused on about 5 things this year. And maybe this will be like the tone for like the rest of the channel for forevermore. I'm not sure, but I just know right now at this stage of where I'm at, you guys are getting those 5 things this year. And if you get a little bit of extra, then that's what you get. But that's just where I'm at. Like that's the stage where I'm at in life. So I just want you guys to follow along with me, especially because you may learn from me, or if I put it out there, somebody might comment down below and teach me a thing or two. But also like, I'll be able to look back on this and see like, this is where I was in that stage of life. And now look where you are, like years down the line, you know what I mean? So I definitely want to document like where I'm at in my journey of life right now. Hopefully you guys enjoy this process. This year is going to be a great year. I hope that we have just as much laughs and entertainment as we had last year. Actually, I want even the more. Like, I really want people to be like drawn in just because of like, yo, like your channel is absolutely hilarious, or like, oh my gosh, like you're a character, or oh my gosh, like you just taught me something new that I had no idea about, you know? So I'm excited for 2023, but I'm going to stop rambling because I actually have a dinner date with my man tonight. We're going to PF Chang's, which I've been literally gloating about all day because I'm hungry. So all that to say, I'm going to go ahead and log off of here today. I'm going to see you guys next Thursday for the first like not sit down video of 2023. So I hope you guys will come back and join me next Thursday, and I will see you guys then. Without further ado, I'm a peace out. See you next Thursday. Bye.